Now, Rob, I want you to weigh in on this next topic, man. So the NFL announced that Bad Bunny is going to be the the Super Bowl halftime show entertainer. Now, this is from the Washington Post by Sabrina Rodriguez. She says MAGA influencers are furious with the National Football League again after the sports league announced Sunday that Bad Bunny, the superstar Puerto Rican recording artist, would headline its Super Bowl halftime show. The NFL, which has a bipartisan fan base, has been leery of entering the culture war since President Donald Trump's first term, when the league largely capitulated to his demand that it prevent players from kneeling. Bad Bunny critics have zeroed in on his criticism of Trump's agenda, his exclusively Spanish language lyrics, his gender fluid fashion choices, and his comments in recent interviews sharing that part of the reason he was not touring his latest album in the U.S. mainly was out of concern his concerts will become a target for immigration and customs enforcement raid. This is the guy that Jay-Z and Roc Nation have chosen to be the entertainment for the Super Bowl. How do you feel about Bad Bunny being chosen to be the entertainment for the Super Bowl?
I'm alright with it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's a huge international star. I know y'all not really into Bad Bunny or whatever, but I didn't really know how big he was until I started doing the Latin dancing. So he's like the Latin version of Lil Wayne or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand what he did for Puerto Rico was kind of like trend setting. You know, with the I forgot what they call it, the residency in Puerto Rico. So I'm okay with it, man.
Okay, so what do you think? Well, let me just say with the because I read the backlash, but here's what I've been hearing is that, and don't get me wrong, Bad Bunny is, I think he's currently the biggest international star in the world. If I'm not mistaken, Bad Bunny is the biggest star in the world. But we're talking about the NFL, and we're talking about entertainer who not only cross dresses, but actually, like he wears fake boobs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we think about the kids when we choose who is going to perform at our Super Bowl, which is a sport? Because I feel like that everything is not for the Super Bowl halftime. You know what I'm saying? I've had many problems with the display at the Super Bowl halftime. Sometimes I'm watching it with different crowds. I'm watching it with older people, younger people, and things of that nature. And I think it needs to be I think that Super Bowl halftime is something that should just be very, very family friendly. You know what I'm saying? Pop, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Very, very pop. You know what I'm saying? And because or whatever it is, it's very, very safe because it's the Super Bowl and everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying? This is not the Soul Train Awards. This is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not even the Grammys. It's not even the MTV Awards. You know what I'm saying? This is a spectacle that the whole world is watching, and everybody from every demographic is watching. And so for me, it's like when you have somebody who is so cutting edge, I'm not gonna say cutting edge, just a man that wears women's clothes or wears women's boobs and dresses up as a woman from time to time. And that's his choice if that's what he want to do. He is a grown man. But what I'm saying is that to me does not fit with what the Super Bowl is supposed to be. We're talking about football here. We're talking about men who go and this is like Gladiator. This is like 300. You know what I'm saying? And then so for this, it's almost like they're always trying to sneak in some sort of message to our kids through the Super Bowl halftime show. What do you think about that, Rob?
I totally disagree with 90% of what you said. I don't think for years they're not worried about what the kids are doing at the Super Bowl. Not at all. That doesn't factor in at all.
No, so we agree. So what you're saying is that
it never has though.
Oh, I think it has.
Well, I mean, way back in the day when they only had country music playing.
I mean, you have
I think they were mad about Bruno Mars and or was it Prince? Was then Prince do it one time? They was mad about what Prince did.
Okay, nobody was mad that Prince did the Super Bowl. There was this one little scene that Prince did where he was being projected onto a white screen, and the way he held his guitar made it look like he was you know what I'm saying, made it look like his junk was out. You know what I'm saying, was out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was a very small detail. To be honest with you, the football halftime show was a very, very safe show. You know what I'm saying? Until you had the Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson thing where that happened, and then remember
what year was Janet Jackson?
I think that was 2003, 2004.
So that's what I'm saying. 20 years ago, brother, it's been like that.
Yes, what I'm saying. But remember what happened after that? They went safe. They went safe for a very long time. And then remember, when Colin Kaepernick kneeled, black performers said, yo, we not going to perform at the halftime because y'all ain't doing cap right. And so the only thing to get black performers back was really Jay-Z and Rock Nation taking over the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? And then when they took over the halftime show, you know, they came in with the Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, which I thought that was cool. You had the Weeknd joint, you know what I'm saying? Then you had Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? You had Usher, you had Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I think they need to factor in the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, and I could be old school or whatever, but you know, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and all of that, bro. I'm sorry, Crip walking at the Super Bowl halftime, that ain't cool for the kids, man. During the Super Bowl halftime, I'm sorry.
That's why I said I agree with 90% because I do agree with what you're saying about that. Yeah, some things are inappropriate, but what I'm saying is they haven't been following that. So yeah, I get you. We're in line with that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting what you said. What you saying is that the NFL don't care about the kids, so ain't no reason to stop now with Bad Bunny.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I feel you on that.